Hey everybody, Michael Wilson Everard here for my second installment of the day. Um, let's talk about awareness. It's a topic that I am in the process of becoming more aware of. As I enjoy part of my breakfast. This is an envy apple. um, it's kind of funny because I think a lot of people envy others that seem to know things. Um, and instead of being envious of people, um, just ask them questions, find out what it is that they did to get to where they are as far as their state of mind. So, being aware, being fully self aware, something that happened to me 2 days ago. Let's see, what day is it? Today, I'm losing track of my days. Um, I think it happened Saturday. Mm, Friday. Yeah, Saturday. Um, I became fully self aware. So, what that means is I realized that um, my actions, um, my thoughts, and everything that I say affects other people. So, um, I was very focused on diving deep the past 5 months and discovering deeper levels of truth. Um, and I did that. I basically learned more about myself in 5 months than I have learned in all 50 years of my life, which sounds kind of crazy, but it is what it is. So, what I have come to realize is that um, there is there is uh, three temporal aspects of our being. That's your mental, physical, and emotional states. Those are temporary, but they only change. You never lose those. Um, your two eternal aspects are your consciousness and your soul. Your consciousness is who you are, and your soul is what you are. Your consciousness, your level of consciousness is determined by your oscillating rate of frequency. So people talk about being enlightened, um, becoming illuminated. What's happening is their consciousness is oscillating at a faster rate. Real simple. Okay. Some people like to use the word higher levels of consciousness. I prefer to use faster. Higher kind of denotes better than, and you know, none of us are better than anyone else because why? Well, we are all possessing a soul. A soul is a part of God, and it's not just a part of God, it is God. So, uh, yes, all of us are God. So, that level of truth is not going to be easily accepted by somebody that has a previously held thought form um, based on religious doctrine. So, that's okay too. That's neither here nor there. For the purpose of this discussion and talking about awareness, um, the absolute, the absolute purest essence of every being is awareness. So, how do we become more aware? Well, we become present, and we do that through our 0 point. A way that we can do this is by um, meditation. Um, it's also a really fun way that I have found is through our five senses. We see what we see, we hear what we hear, We smell what we smell, we taste what we taste, and we become aware of what we're touching. Take all those things, take it as a slow process and become aware of each of those senses, and then ask yourself, how do you feel? Well, you're going to feel peaceful. You may have at first initial joyous feeling, but then it settles into a peaceful state. So all of these things are going to help you become present. The more present you are, the more clear of vision you become, because you're becoming more aware, more lucid. Right now, my lucidity is crystal clear, and the evidence of that will be seen in these photographs that I've been taking. So when somebody sees how I am feeling, they're going to be compelled to ask me questions, and I hope that they feel comfortable with that, because I want to express myself and explain how it's done. So I was getting food for my family at McDonald's, and the drive-through window, I asked the question that I like to ask: how are you feeling today? Or how are you doing today? And, I'll get, I'm doing okay, I feel fine, or, whatever the case may be. But what I really want them to do, I do genuinely care how they are feeling. But what I really want for them to do is ask me how I'm feeling. Not because it's important for me, but it's going to help them, because my response is that I'm having the greatest day of my life. So that always gets a laugh. Sometimes it will, what will happen is they're going to ask me how or why or whatever, and then I can explain the process. So the idea is simple. What you think about, what you talk about, and what you do absolutely affects everybody around you. And once you become aware of that, self-awareness is acknowledging that you have power, that you possess the ability to affect how other people feel. You can modulate your rate of consciousness such that you will be able to harmonize with whomever you're speaking to. And you don't have to decrease the rate. You can actually increase the rate to find what's called a power chord. So the major scale, to make a major triad, you need the first, the third, and the fifth of a major chord. So 1, 3, 5. A power chord that we are familiar with, if you're into rock and roll at all, especially heavy metal, a power chord is the first and a fifth. It's an undefined chord because it doesn't have a minor or a major aspect. It doesn't have that third note of the major scale. It's the first and the fifth. So your power chord is how you harmonize with your partner in whatever conversation that you're holding. And that power of attraction is so strong that you will keep that person engaged as long as you keep that frequency going. So keep the conversations going, keep asking questions, and whenever somebody asks a question, answer them. So that's what I got for now. Just more levels of awareness. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, Everard Music. My Instagram is at Everard Music. My email is everardmusic@gmail.com. That's what I got. Take a bite of the apple, people. It's ready whenever you are. All right. Love you. Bye.